I am a Buddha. Now, you may think, what kind of a freak is that? But my question is, why are you not a Buddha? Why have you not been searching for enlightenment? Why is our civilization, from a spiritual point of view, still in such a primitive state of being? I should not be the only Buddha in this world. Now, our civilization has reached tremendous heights in science, in technology, in culture, literature, music, movie. But from a spiritual point of view, there was no growth at all. There have been enlightened masters way back in the past, like Gautama Buddha, or enlightened Zen masters, or Jesus even, if you want. And ever since, nothing much happened. Well, in our time we have Osho. Osho was a beautiful enlightened master. I was a great fan of Osho. I have been listening to many of his discourses. But, and I did many of his meditations. But I didn't find enlightenment through his teachings. I found it in a much different way. And it happened around 10 years ago. Before, I had several breakthroughs, but 10 years ago my search for enlightenment came to an end. Since then, there is no gap in me anymore that needs to be filled, that is asking for fulfillment. Now, most of us are constantly looking for fulfillment, and we hope to find it in everything that you can buy with money, or going on a holiday, or traveling, or you hope to find it in family, in friends, relationships, but you will not find enlightenment that way. It will always be temporarily satisfaction that you can find in sex, for instance, or in love. In this video I would like to talk about unconditional love. Before I found enlightenment, I was never thinking like, what exactly is unconditional love? But when I found it, I knew. Ever since, I know what it is. But most of us only know what is love. And we all know that love is the most beautiful feeling. But it comes and it goes. It is not something that is giving you fulfillment on the long run. And love comes with certain conditions. Your love is projected on something. Your love is afhängig, that is the English word, I will look it up, your love depends on certain people, or your pets, or music, or a certain movie. Your love is projected on something. Your love is coming from here, but it needs the mind to project it on something. And what is unconditional love? I have a saying and it goes like this. Everybody feels gravity in his or her own way, but there is only one gravity. Everybody feels love in his or her own way, but there is only one love. It is the same feeling. And this one love is unconditional love. And the way to find it is to go into yourself. You cannot find it anywhere in this world. You can only find it inside yourself, in meditation. Well, actually, it's a very simple meditation. The breakthroughs that I had and the enlightenment that I found due with a very simple meditation that I discovered myself. I don't know of anyone else that is talking about that kind of meditation. It is very simple. I describe it on my website. You can learn it in 5 minutes. You will understand how it works and you can bring it in practice. Now the very simple idea of love is that it is here. Your love is in your gut feeling. And like every other emotion. But it is triggered by certain people, by certain music, by your pets, or anything else. A woman looks at her child and there is love. There is a beautiful flow of love when she looks at her child. Then she looks up, somebody is passing by, a stranger, and all of a sudden the love disappears. She keeps the love to herself. And that is the idea of how we experience love. So how can we find unconditional love? What is unconditional love? Unconditional love is love constantly overflowing from within. I don't need anybody to project my love on. There are certain things that I love, yes. There are many things that I deeply love. And there are many things that I hate, deeply hate. There are feelings of love in me and there are feelings of disgust in me. But the unconditional love that I found is still flowing, is always flowing. Like I said, there is no gap in me that needs to be fulfilled. I don't need a relationship to experience love. But how to find this unconditional love overflowing from within? It's a very simple meditation. The moment you feel love in a certain situation, then make a meditation out of it. Sense into yourself, sense into your guts here, sense into your emotional center. Ask yourself the question, how does that love look like? I want to see it. I don't want it just to protect it on somebody. I want to see the pure energy of love. I want to see it. And then you sense into yourself. And it is a meditation which will not take very long. You will find the pure energy of love in you. And then you know what it is. And I found, there's something else I want to say. Like I said before, your love is flowing from here. Your love is going through your mind, but unconditional love is not going through the mind. It is just flowing from within. And the moment you sense into yourself, the mind stops. You can not sense into yourself and think at the same time. Thinking and awareness cannot be together at the same time. It is either thinking or projecting in the mind, or it is awareness. When you sense into yourself with awareness, the mind stops, the mind becomes silent. So there is no projection of the love anymore. It is just the pure love and your awareness. And when love and awareness meet, they can meet because they are both in the here now. Your thinking is always somewhere else. Your projection in the mind is outside you. It is in time and space, but awareness and love are in the here now, and they can meet. Consciousness and love can meet, and the moment they meet, the love will overflow, will start overflowing your whole being. Especially for people who are suffering from love sickness, this is a wonderful meditation to come out of love sickness. Because when you are suffering from love sickness, there's a lot of love in your belly, and it is too much. You don't know what to do with it. So this is the most wonderful meditation to come out of love sickness. And then all of a sudden, the one universal love will start overflowing in you and bring you much of blessing, much more blessing than the love that we feel in daily life, that we experience in daily life. Unconditional love will bring you a lot of blessing and health and Gleichgewicht. I will look it up. Balance, that was what I was looking for. Inner balance. Everybody has a gap, and it needs to be filled with love or sex. But we all need love. Love is the most important thing. But when you have found unconditional love, then there is no gap anymore. And that is what humanity has missed. We have reached great heights, like I said, in culture and science and technology, but we missed spirituality. The most important thing, that we have in us. The most important potential, that was the word that I was looking for, that we have in us. Okay, thank you for listening and watching. And as you can see, I'm not a freak. I look very average. You won't notice me in the streets. I look like everybody else. I don't dress up like a Buddha. That is the biggest mistake humanity made, to worship Buddhas and not to become one. When Buddha could have looked in the future, he would have left a note. Don't follow me, become me. Worshipping is religion, and religion is on the surface. Meditation goes much deeper. In meditation you can find the source in you, the source of love and wisdom. Okay. thank you for watching and listening, and good luck. It's very nice here. Oh, the sun is coming through. I'm here in the park, and yeah, it's going to be a very nice day.